Hello, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. If you just I don't know if you can hear it. Let me pull up the sound of the game just a little bit. Sometimes you can hear some music in the background in the game. I don't know if I'm just going crazy. There it is. Right there. So that's been what's been driving me, halfway bonkers. Half bonkers so far this morning. Not this morning, just for the past couple minutes. Is that music fades in and fades out.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What's the let's go talk to over here.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime.
I have.
Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
But you're right, only halfway crazy. You don't sound too bothered over her death.
It's the circumstances of her death that trouble me. Our spokesperson was murdered just before the grand unveiling of Spectrum Brown. If I belonged to a rival company, I'd be ecstatic.
You think a rival company was behind the murder?
It's always a possibility. Corporate sabotage is practically a pastime in this colony.
I suppose.
Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end.
Okay.
There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
Okay. I'll bear that in mind.
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
I'll be back. Oh, look, and we start the day by leveling up. Saying that, we probably need to get... Is there anything more we can get to 40 that we care about? I mean, defense, eh. So I'm kind of thinking we bump, like, stealth up to 50. Now think about it. I do want to spend the next 4 points on something. Am I okay with doing it without getting hack? Tech. I could do 4 into tech. You know, let's do this. Yeah. And Felix has a perk. Okay. Now I need one thing. Codex. Logs. We want to look at this. It's not here. Okay. Stride, but scanning for evidence. E. While zooming in with the scope.
Timeline description. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Interesting.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Interesting. Weapons parts. Weird for that to be there. I am not going to take that logger. So yeah, this has been just a tad odd of a day, but I have gotten to see Grandma this morning and gotten to do a decent bit of work today, so always good. I do not have hack 80 yet. Interesting. But yeah, it is good to get stuff done.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
I don't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It's great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
It is good to be doing some different work. Lobby, please.
To the lobby we go.
And we're going to continue with Ellie and Parvati.
With Halcyon.
Get a bunch of vending machines discovered. It is a very friendly elevator. So my hope for today is to finish this this DLC up.
That smell. Whatever that is, it'll kill more than bacteria.
Plaza is currently closed to guests.
Interesting. Well, I will not. We don't need to walk in there. One thing I am
Wonder who gets it if you hit it over the edge.
doing is feeling I'm feeling kind of awkward about talking today. It's weird. It's a weird feeling. So
Lockdown? No one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Vargas. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Great, you do that. I'll be waiting right here. Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What
I'm
do you
not.
want?
you okay? You sound a little tightly wound.
Tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place, where there's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me. On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Okay. Missing person? I'm actually an inspector. I could look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
Okay, we'll look into it. What do you need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough.
Okay.
Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
Thanks for the hint. I'll get on that. Oh, hi, Parvati. So, to the wilderness. But, yeah, I think part of today's weirdness is the work I've been doing. I suppose one thing I can say is that I've been working on a new channel trailer. So, well, actually my first channel trailer, technically. So that's not a small amount of work, and just figuring out how that looks is not the easiest thing.
Got it? I won't tell.
I don't need any of the things in there. I just want the XP. Hello? Anyone here? I'll take weapon parts for free.
Here they come!
Yeah. Well, the thing is that it does and it doesn't matter what other VTubers are doing with their channel trailers. Are you serious? Okay. That's really annoying. Because the thing is that I kind of don't particularly fit in as a VTuber for a multitude of reasons. I don't...
I hope the murderer is...
I guess I don't know how much of...
No one... Swear to the architect, Matthias. If you've lost your rifles,
Right.
tightly wound?
We're gonna be
Damn
cutting
right.
all this anyway.
I'm fine. Going to
Um,
my calm place, where there's peace and quiet, and
So yeah,
none
I
of my
kinda-
sprat-fucking subordinates can bother me.
I kind of don't necessarily
On behalf
fit
of
in as a
Slug, I'd like to
VTuber, which I
apologize
think
for
is
that
a
outburst,
is a
as well
strength.
as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad,
At least,
lockdowns, gate
as far as
closures,
I can
and
tell, I don't
constant
exactly
questions
fit
from
in
angry
because
guests, I've got a lot
nobody
on my
really
plate. And if that don't
interacts
beat
with
all,
me.
one of my crew is AWOL.
So,
If you're serious, I'd
whatever
appreciate
that
the help.
really
He's
is,
been missing a few days.
I just don't
We're
think
low
that
on
it
staff
matters
as it
what
is.
other people are doing, and I know kind of what I want out of a channel trailer. So,
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell.
so yeah,
He's one of
that's
about
where
2
I'm.
slug agents I can
that's-
trust
that's
with more
what's up
complex
with that.
tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type, well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was
Yeah,
last
and so
stationed at
my
the
channel
Wilderness
trailer
checkpoint.
is
I'd search there first.
it might not be done yet, but it's pretty dang close to done, I think. I don't think I'm going to be spending too much more time on it. So, if that tells you anything. Yeah, but it's just a very different way of me needing to think, which I think is causing me to be in a wrong mindset to be streaming right now. But I'll get there. So yeah, we died. And now we get to go through all this again.
Ooh, what'd you find? Get our hands dirty.
So the channel trailer is a video that pops up. Yeah, a channel trailer is a video that pops up when someone who is new to the channel goes to your channel page for the first time. So that's what a channel trailer is. Very specifically. It's a YouTube term. Okay, fine. I won't do that. Now I'm gonna have to go through that whole thing again because I'm just not paying attention. No, not everyone has them, but a lot of people do. There's no reason not to make a channel trailer. Is something I can say. It just takes time. This has been fun. So yeah, it's really just a thing. Sure. Yeah. All the flaws. What I think is probably the weirdest thing that comes up from this.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
At least he gave his life for a worthy cause.
So yeah, I'm feeling kind of just, you know, I kind of was in the, I think that's the main reason everything feels weird right now. I was in the middle of something else, and I just, Ooh. Yes, please. Interesting. Bolter pistol 3.0. Workbench. What can I put on you? probably our fun times barrel, because I have a lot of those. And then I don't want to spend any of those. Apparently, I think I already had a gyro sight on there. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Oh my goodness. Guys. Guys. Yeah, I jumped onto stream very quickly from what I just was what I was just doing. Repair all equipped. Yep, tinker, and I kind of want to... Oh my goodness, these are high-level weapons. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely following a violent encounter with marauders.
Okay. I need very much better hacking skill than I currently can get access to. So, like, let's just see if I can hack +7. And I have a lockpick +5, sneak +5. I can get up to 60. So yeah.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this.
Come out! Come out to play!
Law. He's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after.
Oh my
See you soon.
goodness.
Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Oh my goodness. What is this madness? What is this madness, guys? These are really good weapons we're getting. And one of them's even a pistol. Okay, so it's in this area. Is it up here? All the way up here? Oh, it's that. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected. This card also expired prematurely following a violent encounter with marauders.
So if I use this, that is a 432 DPS weapon. Yeah. Melee weapon, no big deal.
Nice.
Okay. It's kind of a weird feeling, I must say. This game excites me, but it's there's just enough in my enough things going on in my head that's not the fact that I'm enjoying the game doesn't quite matter yet. We're almost 30 minutes into the stream, and I'm still talking about that. We'll see how today goes.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations. And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this fella. I think it's mightily more likely that he's under your payroll.
Not the coffee maker.
Burn down what you haven't already.
I'm here to investigate a murder. Go about your business.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
Had you seen Halcyon Helen at all prior to her death?
Yeah, I saw her. Tried to flag her down for an autograph, but to no avail. Ran right by me. No idea where she was heading. Seemed like she had a lot on her mind.
I ever heard you mention sabotage?
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's was short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
I could figure out what's really going on.
Thank the law, some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Okay. Interesting. Well, we are being an investigator today.
I don't think I've ever seen an orchard before. I mean, other than Miss McDevitt's garden.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Examine the footprint, depth, and spacing. Spacing between each footprint is short and imprint is in the dirt is deep. As if determined, it would appear that Helen was in a hurry, but not running. Game.
Anything interesting?
Helen came through here in a hurry.
Wonder what she was after.
Hello. I will leave you your drinks, but I will take all your ammo. I need it more than you do, Mr. Dead Body.
sweet hello there, valued visitor.
Um.
I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
I don't know what's wrong with him, but let's keep our distance.
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
Interesting. Do you know if Halcyon Helen came through here?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Interesting. Noted. Now moving on to another question.
You lead, I'll follow. Not anywhere off the grounds, of course. I never leave the orchards, but within the bounds of this stimulating conversation, I will follow your proverbial footprints trail.
Goodbye.
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Waspitos tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
Okay, then.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Interesting.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Something's bumming me out. I just want to be
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Funny, giving me the chuckles you are.
Everyone all right?
Well, that's a tad miserable. Yeesh. Hello, kitties go meow meow, and hello, Orphit. Welcome to the stream. Purple berry lunch.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
More footprints.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon.
Oh. Thank you. I hope to have a good stream today, too.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
It's those.
I won't tell.
Yes, please. I think that's a better helmet than I currently have as my best helmet. Yeah, better helmet than I currently have for my best helmet. Excuse me. Ugh.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as
Halcyon Helen. I don't know what game you're talking about.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I apologize.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null.
Convenient.
You must be the new, groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
I do not stream on Twitter, but I do stream on Twitch. You're right. You're right the first time. I returned from beyond the grave to exact my revenge.
Very funny. If you were Edna, you would have stabbed me in the throat halfway through the second word of my first question.
Believe me, I considered it.
I'm getting old, damn it. And after a while, anything that isn't a plant gets hard to distinguish from anything that is. But no, you don't look like Edna. Though you do smell a bit like her, like blood and starship grease. You must be that freelance inspector.
Got it on 3.
I suppose you can poke around as you like. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
Did Halcyon and Helen come through here?
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
Goodbye.
Before you go, a warning. If you hear a pollinization cycle announcement, I recommend you hide. Our waspitos can be quite territorial.
Okay. Thank you. What are waspitos?
You mean you don't know? Why, they're only Rizzo's brilliant solution to the problem of pollinizing crops while simultaneously protecting its investments. They come through the orchards only during pollinization cycles, as dictated by our hive control operators, which means that visitors usually aren't on the receiving ends of their stingers.
Well, I can say that it's a very differently paced game compared to Dishonored. There is a lot of talking, yes, but it is a shooter when it comes down to it. So I enjoy shooters, and this is a RPG shooter, so something I really enjoy.
Well, yes, if there's an equipment malfunction, the pollinization cycle will have to be manually shut down, which means traveling to hive control while the waspitos swarm.
Goodbye. Nope.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
So, you know, if it's not your kind of game, then that's fine. Not a big deal.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Interesting. I can get higher lockpick than that. That's hack. Stealth skills. That's sneak. That's lockpick. Augmented anodization. Interesting. Okay. Weird. So Halcyon and Helen went into here. Then we have mostly things over this way.
Timeline is congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Take your I just wanted to make you smile.
I just wanted to make...
Trying to infect me with your sorrow? Never felt so damn good in my life.
Well, this is fun. I'm liking this weapon better. Is the stream lagging, Miss Listens? I've noticed once in a while to have a encoding overloaded, and there's just nothing I can do about that.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector.
Okay.
You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Because I have no dropped frames on my side. So. Can get hack up higher. Hack +7. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as...
This just is getting weird. Darn it! Yeah, she has been everywhere. I can't wait until I have... Are you serious?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress.
Okay.
Known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I keep hitting F instead of E.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging...
Yay! No, we want... Lockpick. Sneak skill. Stealth skills.
to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay. Back to heavy armor.
Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon. Timeline. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints.
I don't really need to look back to spend things on that
Helen.
again.
Timeline. Congratulations.
Take your best shot, asshole. Turn that.
Come on. There's that. Parasite jelly. You friends okay? This place is dangerous.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as
Halcyon, Helen. Interesting. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Shaft of a tossball stick is bent and cracked, exceeding the tossball regulation requirements. The end of the tossball stick is matted with Rizzo dark matter
Bits
chocolate.
of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
Examine the end of the stick. Looks as if someone used this tossball stick to completely obliterate a picnic basket. Maybe it's some kind of upper-class mating ritual?
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Something went wrong here.
That's a reasonable
I
assumption.
really hope it wasn't the food.
I hope it wasn't the food, too.
Here they come!
Fun.
I'll keep it down.
Okay. Well, there's...
Timeline is... Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Something pulls me over this way. Like more Halcyon Helen footprints.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis.
Or not.
This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the Orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical.
Wow.
This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide on purpleberry saplings, is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards.
Discrepancy amplifier. Where are these canisters usually kept?
These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Initiate a deeper chemical analysis.
Chemical makeup of substance, 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Well, Guess we get to do some more fun now. That is exciting news. Okay. And I think we want to get just hack up. Yeah, and then perks. Perks. Mm-hmm.
Incoming! Nice one!
Trying to go back with your sorrow? Never been so good. With us.
I might have absolutely decimated that man. I got a knife. Okay, so you want me to go that way to the RR&DD labs?
Oh, hey. Are those wasp keto hives?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll keep my distance.
Yeah, so we're gonna, let's keep our distance and go over to the RR&DD labs. Oh, there's plenty of quests to do over in this area. Yeah, no, there's something going wrong with these guys. And then it's not a small wrong.
Here we go. Don't mess with us. Wanna be your friend? Drowning me! Head on. Trying. I just wanted to make you smile. Trying to infect your sorrow.
Enemy killed, enemy killed.
You are. Ready for more. Captain, please.
Heal up. Ah. So, it seems like they've done some experimenting on humans. And as a part of that experimenting...
Helen was at this lab too. We're close to finding something. I can feel it.
Thank you for sharing the stream. And so something is not going on. Something bad is going down here. In we go. It's like that lag right there, that was game lag.
Hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Bolter pistol V3. Well, based on what she just said, I think there's something very wrong going on. I need hack up. Do I have something that gives me hack or like tech skills? That's engineering, sneak, block, hack. Hack 60. Name, Miss Ruth Bellamy. Stage name, Halcyon Helen. Description, lab tour. Administrator, Ludovico. Product presentation. Product presentation, you say? Interesting. So, if this was a product presentation, is this a issue with Spectrum Brown? It could be. But I don't think they would be this... I'd be surprised if they were this close to a release if it was having that... If it was having that kind of a...
Awful. Wonder if this poor
outcome.
fella had a family.
Before Rizzo's was the confectionery juggernaut you know and love today, was an above-average chemical waste management corporation. On one otherwise unremarkable day, an employee on the slurry stirring shift leaned a little too far over a chemical vat, dropping a single purple berry that had been hidden in his jacket pocket. Instead of being immediately fired for his hazardous incompetence, the employee was given an ultimatum by his supervisor: retrieve the fallen fruit and stay employed. The employee jumped into the vat and swam for the purple berry and accidentally swallowed it. The rest is history. After he was pulled from the toxic waters, the stirrer stated that the chemical-coated purpleberry hadn't been half bad, before falling into a toxic coma. Giving his supervisor the idea to sterilize and adjust the chemical mixture for human consumption. Soon, the sour, sweet-coated purpleberries were more or less edible, becoming Rizzo's first mass-marketed product, the Purpleberry Bunch. What do you have for fun? Nothing I'm interested in terms of that, and no weapons. I'm gonna sell this. And this. And I think I'm gonna sell this flintlock. I have not played Borderlands. I have not played Borderlands on stream. It's a game I might play someday. It's not my favorite style of gameplay.
How in the Aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
I'm investigating Halcyon Helen's murder. Was she here recently?
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress, Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day.
Hey, Doc Blossom.
Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Mr. Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry.
I noticed.
Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Didn't see any hostiles on the way here from the entry door. You could make a run for it.
And lose my life's work? Want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Clean up? They were human beings. Don't you care about them at all?
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable.
What's going on in these labs that could turn your researchers against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
Forget I mentioned it.
Happily. Of course.
Can take care of your problem, but I'll need you to answer some questions afterward.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Your call, Captain. I don't know if the lab techs can even be helped at this point.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Well, this is exciting. Hello everyone, this is your friendly custodial staff offering a preemptive apology. If the elevator hall is crowded with gas containers, there are quite a few of them and only one of me, so I'm moving them in loads down to the utility room. Do be cautious, they're filled with sedative potent enough to put a hungry mama Raptidon out cold. Thanks for your understanding. I don't have my friends. We're down here alone. They made it. No, we're stealth.
I can take a hint.
Ow. I will probably not play co-op games with people watching my stream very often. I'm sorry. It's just kind of the fact of how things work. There's only one of me and if it starts being a thing that I do, then it's not something that I really want to stop doing if I start doing it. So I'm gonna say no. Trial KO8 has produced moderate results. The 0-calorie sweetener produces 36% of the amount of dopamine compared to popular cigarette brands. It's possible that this is as far as we can go without introducing substances that would categorize this as a tobacco product, and we're already towing the line as is. I'm interested in the trial with a larger set of subjects. However, our lab's resources are getting cut thanks to a new lab that's begun across the hall. Maybe we can offer it to our colleagues in the marketing lab. Show them a thing or two about proper science. Interesting. Stealth.
That's a lot more Rizzos than I ever want to see in my life.
I can agree with you on that. Dispense sedative gas. File, how to be a janitor. Training file corrupted. Please guess how to do your job to the best of your ability. Well, that's been interesting. Tactical shotgun 3. Excuse me. Ladies. Can I get enough lockpick? Can get up to 76 out of 90. Not enough. Take some Adreno. Just taking my hazard pay here, you know.
Just who in the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
We better hurry, Captain.
Okay, let's hurry. Wait, what? Okay, I'm lost. I am completely and totally lost. There we are.
Just when we were gonna get some answers.
Thank you for the subscription, Miss Listens. Okay, well, Doc Blossom. Apologies for the late notice, but Miss Bellamy has requested a tour of the facilities while she is visiting Ariadanos as Halcyon Helen. Please prepare for her arrival in the morning. Well, Leora, you did it again. At long last, you located a bottle of Spectrum Black hidden in a crevice of a musty shelf space in a storage warehouse last night. That much closer to finally getting Spectrum Gatling to work, and what happened? Got all the way back to the water tower before running into a group of primals already comforting themselves with fruits of the fermented variety. One bad blackout later, and here you are, covered in primal vomit, without Spectrum Black. Get it together. What in blessed corporate law is all that commotion down there? I don't believe the rocket fuel combination distillery mixture was scheduled for another week. Could someone please inform me as to what the racket is all about? Better have a dang good reason for interrupting my meeting with the administrator. I expect a full explanation and apology within the next 15 minutes, or people are going to start losing jobs. Hack 60.
Don't they realize this just makes us more
Curious about the data file? Science +5. I'll actually keep that. Hack and stealth skills? Nope. Stealth skills? Nope. Stealth skills? Nope. Nope. Stealth skills? Lockpick.
curious about that data file?
Parasite findings. Tests involving the parasite Eridanium gigaceus, colloquially dubbed slugs, have produced astounding results, even when compared against our most promising methods of producing a brain chemical dependency. The pheromone, the Eridanium gigaceus produces dopamine more efficiently than anything on record. Further tests will continue researching on how much of the compound we can introduce to subjects and observe the effects. Despite the less than ideal presentation to administration, the product impressed for two main reasons, as mentioned before. The product will produce that boozy, feel-good stimulus like no other. But more importantly, the pheromone's makeup is completely unique, which means there are no regulations surrounding its classification. The idea of a completely addictive product with zero laws surrounding it would certainly justify any means. Yeah. I think that's a sign. Okay. Interesting.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Recently. Examine the body. Search the immediate area. Whoever Dr. Blossom confronted over the intercom, they dispatched her and all four of these scientists without much resistance, which means they must be well trained. Some kind of sharpshooter or adventurer? You sure you heard gunshots earlier, yet this victim's loss of blood is oddly minimal.
These puncture marks. It looks like she was injected with something. Well, they're definitely dead. Any idea what happened?
5 kills, in and out before we could catch a glimpse of the culprit. I'd expect more blood.
The killer might have been in a hurry. I guess that makes sense, if they were after something else.
Leave.
Timeline is the organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Interesting. Engineering +5. That's just, I already have engineering +15. Thank you. Goodbye.
Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Examine the grate. There's a wire cut in the box. Someone wanted the power cut to something, but you're not sure what.
See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt the circuit. They could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in.
Examine the grate.
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, you know, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests.
Sure. Thank you. Huh. Interesting. $56 out of 90.
Rizzo's could have helped a lot of people with all the bits they poured into this place.
'Tis true. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I suppose we should probably... Oh. Get going. Yeah. I don't know, I have a feeling I might not complete this DLC.
Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the mosquitoes for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
What is that sound? And why am I sure we're about to find out?
Well, this isn't a good thing. Good news is we're already over here. So,
Hardline discrepancy detected nearby.
abort the pollinization cycle. Check recent activity. Interesting. Messages. Welcome back. 150 lockpick to get that. Jiminy. Well, I'm happy to have taken care of that without much issue.
System alert. Sweeping the area unexpected.
Okay, we have a place we need to go then. Darn it. Darn it.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time.
Run, run, run. We got to
Releasing the
run.
mosquitoes for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
Do you hear buzzing?
Yeah, I hear buzzing. We gotta go.
They got the drop on us.
No, not too far back.
Real funny. Listen to me, the cuckoo you are. Get on. Nice one.
I'm not in combat, guys.
Timeline discrepancy.
No active mosquitoes detected outside of the hive. The pollinization cycle is concluded. Unsealing all orchards gates. Surviving workers may now return to your stations.
Captain, I'm gonna hazard a guess and say someone tried to kill her.
This multi-purpose tool will be nondescript anywhere else, but there's something strange about it. Scan the chemical makeup of the multi-tool.
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
Hydrazine. That's fun. Inspect the casing. Construct a lever to remove the panel. As it falls away, you can see this was hiding a slug logo. Conclude examination.
What did you find, Cap?
Whoever released the mosquitoes was a slug employee.
Slug runs the hotels. And the spaceport. And law knows what else. So that don't exactly narrow it down.
There's some foreign substances on the tool. This thing didn't originate in the orchard.
You think it could be dissidents? Or some type of rival company? Okay, gone quiet.
Okay, we need to go this direction. Really, it's along one of these paths over here. Like down here is where we're going. Yeah, down here is where we're going. $72 is... Or spending 3 out of my 72. Recall Exterminator Automex. Okay. Skills. Yeah, skills. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a bump on hack. No, lockpick. No, I'm trying to decide. We should probably get tech up to 50 there. And then do the same on ranged. Skills are good. Access user logs. Last user summers on a occupation intern. Activity exterminator auto mechanical target setting reset success. User recording. Finally, you darn thing. Now how do I exterminator auto mechanical target priority sprats. Failed invalid parameter. Oh, come on now, work with me here. Exterminator auto mechanical target priority primeals. Failed invalid parameter. Expletive detective deleted this thing. I'll figure this out later. No target priority set in 10 minutes. Auto defaulting to all. Yields are up by 0.003%. Two bits deducted from user wages. Opening log. I got a call from my boss telling me I was up for promotion. I always hated me, so I knew it was a catch. I was right. New job makes me miss the law-forsaken nanner peeler picker line. Never signed up to deal with gigantic swarms of killer insects. This place is a bad joke, and it ain't all that well told. Now the execs are telling me I gotta come in for some kind of medical treatment. Reckon it'll be safer to take a dive off the side of this floating planetoid. Won't be anything good than whatever's waiting for me. Interesting. Okay, what other quests do we have? So that just tells me about the terminal, okay? Let's go check out the console. I don't think we're gonna finish this DLC today.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
Perform a chemical analysis.
Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240, number 322, number 314, and many, many, many others.
Okay. Inspect the console. Looks like several of the electrical panels were removed, then fastened back into place. Poorly. Taste the residue.
You know you're liable to get sick doing that.
It's super sugary with the sweet tang of purple berry and a bunch of other tropical flavors all mixed together. Meshes with the faint flavor of oil. I should probably switch to a lockpick. Stealth skills and lockpick. No, it's not a I don't think of it being a problem that I'm not getting it finished today. I just didn't know how big this would end up being. So it's a bigger DLC than I expected it to be. Suppose that makes sense though. Gotta check out that intern. Sprats. Don't really want to.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
I thought that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
It was completely splendid. You didn't embarrass yourself even the slightest bit.
No jest. Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. Guess even a busted spectrometer can be right if you hold it to the light, huh? I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
You haven't been causing trouble in the orchards, have you?
What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
Considering the whole sting you to death thing, I feel like you got off easy.
Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
So what happens when the mosquitoes get out during visiting hours?
I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
Found a strange substance on the processing console that have something to do with you?
Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics.
Yeah.
Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
I doubt it. I've used that exact same line.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings.
Did you dump the drinks before or after you removed the console's control panel cover?
How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster.
Found a toxic mix of fertilizers and weed killer on some purpleberry saplings. Thoughts?
Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me.
Seems a bunch of our exterminator automechs were on the warpath. Know anything about that?
Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator automechs only kill mosquitoes, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards.
Okay. Bots were shooting anything larger than a mosquito. Must not have recalibrated the targets.
Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up. Law's alive. I really did think I was doing good by the orchards, but with all that you've told me, it sounds like I've done much more harm. I know it's a lot to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. I really do want to help.
There's no harm in trying to make things better. I'll talk to your boss.
Wow, thank you so much. You do this for me and I'll make sure to do whatever I can to make things better.
I'm real proud of you, Captain.
Okay. Well, there's that quest pretty much done. Let's go talk to this guy. Interesting. Why are there mosquitoes over there?
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
I do my
How's
best.
the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
I've completed my investigation.
All right. Let's hear the details.
A drink was spilled over the processing console, shorting it out.
A drink? I ain't ever heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
and herbicide was mixed in with the fertilizer, which ended up killing the saplings.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
I took care of the roaming exterminator automechs.
Huh. You didn't destroy any of them? Reckon I would have lost that bet. Thanks.
One less expense for you to explain to your bosses, Hathaway. Lucky you.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos?
You're worried that Slug is trying to mess with your livelihood.
Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers? They'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually. But if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself.
Is there a way to manually initiate a pollinization cycle?
Well, yes. It's possible to manually start and end cycles in Hive Control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizzo's personnel in or out.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it?
Anna Summers caused your problems, but she didn't do it on purpose.
Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. But now that I think about it, that's why she'd be a perfect saboteur. I'll deal with her later.
Hey.
Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
Ah, what the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal, but at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
You wasted Slug's time and tried to blame your screw-ups on them. Pay up.
I knew you wouldn't let us down. Thank you very much, Inspector.
What? We still have to pay them? I know the admin, buddy, and he could... No. No, this all would reflect bad on me. I'll get you your dirty money. Bastards. Now that that's out of the way, we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job.
Your intern confessed to being inept. She honestly seems like she just wanted to help.
Even if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. I still wouldn't want someone like that working the orchards.
Perhaps you could be of use to each other.
What the hell are you proposing? Let her burn the orchards down while I stand behind her and applaud? We ain't got nothing to exchange.
The intern is an earnest worker. I bet she could do an excellent job with your guidance.
She wants to help, does she? You know what? I'll call your bluff. She can keep at it with close supervision, but if she screws up even once, she's out. Use your pay, with a little extra for getting to the bottom of things. It's gonna be real interesting in the orchards for the foreseeable future. Thanks, I guess.
I wish you luck. So we have like 9K cash. Just a little bit. So do we have any more quests out in this area? That's back at the main spot. That's back there. That's over there, but that is gonna be... This one might be a quest I need to look up. Just perhaps. Let's do some more, just a quick exploration of the off-roads areas here. Try and see what I can see, if I may. Shopping, maybe. There's not too much to spend it on, I don't think. At least not right now. I don't really care about bypass shunts. So there's the lab, and then come over here, there's the... There's Spectrum Vodka Red. We already gave one of those in there, I'm pretty sure. Just doing a quick check of these out-of-the-way areas for Spectrum Vodkas, I'm guessing, is pretty much what I'm saying. Nothing in the bin. Ah. Yeah, not even a scratch. Feels pretty good. That's more Spectrum Vodka Red. So I'm guessing that these Spectrum Vodkas, the different colors are probably all gonna be across different areas. I'm not certain of that. Like, obviously, there's no way for me to know that as a fact, but it seems like a reasonable guess. So say, like, you get Spectrum Vodka Reds out at the orchard. Standard Troop Armor Platinum. 66 armor. What the heck? And it's hack plus 7? okay. And so now this one that's one-handed melee, no, I don't need you anymore. Okay, that was a thing. I'm now wearing Rizzo-colored armor. Let's talk to this guy. Okay, these are bad. Okay. So now what's my heavy helmet? This one has 49. Oh, it's 49 to 46. Never mind.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer! Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
I don't know if whatever that is catching, but let's keep our distance.
Yeah.
I sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
What in law's name is on your neck?
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
Don't move. I'll try to cut it off you.
Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you! Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you.
That's not normal behavior. How long have you been like this?
Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
So where'd you find this little passenger?
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it.
Have a good day. So they have to burn all the time to keep that running. That's gotta be expensive. It's like, look at all those thrusters. Ah, so this is the other path down, the other path around I could have taken. Wait, sure grip, speed grip. I would want... Mr. Power... Mr. Acid. Well, since I don't have any other corrosion weapons right now... Yay!
Nice.
This is interesting.
Security Officer Danvers, Knightley Report number 27. No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. If it's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation in my nightly security report.
Well, that's an issue. Refrigerator. Long guns, energy. When you add coolant to a plasma carbine. Ooh. Can I don't think I can get... Could I get to 90 lockpick? I don't think so. Yeah, I can get to 82 lockpick.
Nice and easy.
Okay, well, we need to remember this. Is there any... let's see. Do I have any food stuffs that I can do that give me, like, lockpick? Mind attributes +1. I need a lot of mental attributes. I would need a lot more than +1 on mind attributes. So we'll just come back after we've leveled up and gotten ourselves more stuff. More of those skills. Specifically lockpick. We just need more, but yeah, more of those skills. Well, I don't seem to see anything.
Anyone up for a game of sudden death knockout? Yeah, me neither. Oh, this smells worse than rancid salt tuna. Oh, well, I think it's coming from the pool.
The pool plaza's closed. There ain't even no water.
Okay. Let's go ahead and head on in. No, pool doesn't look inviting.
Welcome to the Grand Colon.
That's how I can go.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be something valuable.
Good to know. We'll probably go ahead and take a look at that at some point.
What floor would you like to visit?
Never mind. don't want to steal from you guys. I just
Get it.
walked into the wrong
Can't
room.
imagine what it must be like. Living down here like sprats in a wall.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Guessing it's in there. Okay. Well, all that being said, we should probably... B1. Can't get to 90. 90 seems to be a number that we need a lot for our lock picking. Okay. I don't actually want to steal from you guys, but I do need to explore this place.
In room A3, please. Someone come help me.
Incoming!
Sprat! And we leveled up off a Sprat. So we need lockpick up to, like... $60. Ow. So, Sprat of unusual size. Do you know what that's a reference to? I want to kill that Sprat before we do anything. It's a reference to the ROUS, the rat of unusual size, in another... movie, television show. Lockpick up. I don't want any of the stuff in there, just the XP. So... yeah, no, we are killing the Sprat of unusual... yeah, we're killing the Sprat of unusual size.
Here they come!
Before we finish today up. I just want the XP. Thank you.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, back to the sprout of unusual size. Onwards! That is a very big sprat. Yeah, I will happily unload all of those bullets into that sprat. Indeed. Die. So, we killed the sprat. We have stolen a few things without it saying that we're stealing. And so I think we can call that a day. Next time, we are going to continue on our quests. Figure some things out, as you do.
I was a few minutes late with room service earlier today. Guest I was trying to serve shot at me with a revolver. I left the drink and ran.
Something like that happened to me once. Hammersmith exec called me up to her room, saying she needed help with something.
Yeah?
Turned out what she needed help with was testing a new Hammersmith heavy machine gun. She technically shot around me instead of at me, but it was still pretty surprising.
So, yeah, we are going to be working on this stuff next time. I think we've made a good amount of progress. So, Friday, we have put out a poll for what new games are going to be played on next Friday's stream. In that poll is continuing Dishonored 2 with its DLC, as well as Cook Serve Delicious. And then I decided to add Cadence of Hyrule and Terraria Calamity to my list of possible games. So take a look at that. That poll is in my community posts. So vote for whatever you want. Because of the length of the DLCs, if we do Dishonored DLCs, we are going to do both of them right after each other. I'm not going to force you to vote for one of them and then vote for the next one, because it's probably going to be like 2 weeks per DLC. So yeah. And yes, so the way that this works is that all of these games are games that I want to play. And so you guys are just pretty much voting on order of when we're going to play them. So whichever one you want next. Don't really think about what I want to play, because I've already put these on as things that I'm willing to play. So yeah, just pick whatever's most interesting to you. See you next time, and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.